Still waking up.
Well, that's good. Are you here to broadcast with me?
Well, if you're the only one in there, I'll be like 30 seconds delayed, so I'm not sure how much help I can be.
Okay. Well, it's live. Just double check here, hold on.
Still waking up.
Well, that's good. Alright, seems like we're going. I'll let them all know. Be right back.
Channel switched.
Ladies and gentlemen, live, so have fun.
Channel switched.
I guess we can start this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Complex. Here with me is Pseudonym. This is the first round of the Season 4 ACRL GT3 race. We're here at Mugello. Very sunny out. Nice warm day. Track's gonna be nice and sticky. Let's get this over on the Twitter feed as well. Actually, let's post it up on the broadcast thing here. Someone was asking about it. Why? Alright, that's up. Back to here. So, let's see what we've got going on. Right now, we've got... who's up first? Race. Oop, that's practice qualifying. We got Nikki. We have a very full field today. Full 23 people out on the track. A lot of Ferraris. A few McLarens, seeing also a lot. Wow, that's actually a crap ton of Ferraris. Let's see, let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, it's Mercedes. 1, 2, 3. A lot of Mercedes, a lot of Ferraris this season. It'll be a very interesting race season. Seems like the GTR, which was the race favorite last season, is not nearly as popular as last season. Which is interesting only in its own right. Seems with the new tire patch, things have kind of gotten a little slower for everybody. Lap times have definitely degraded, but you know, with the time that everyone's had to actually get accustomed to it, you're seeing them slowly climb back to where maybe they're not quite where they used to be, but very close. You have anything to say, Pseudonym?
Nah, I'm just checking the lap time, seeing how
I forgot.
things are coming out.
I'm the only one in here. We've actually had a number of rule changes this season as well. One of which is soft tires are banned at qualifying. So this is something new that we're trying out. Main reason being, we just have someone lag out. Or wait, no.
User left your channel.
Am I following here? Oh no, they didn't lag out. Camera switched. Aha! Yes, soft tires are now banned. For this season, we are trying to make things a little bit more realistic for this upcoming season. So, as in the real Blancpain series, soft tires are actually banned in that as well. So, we have also banned them. Right now, we're following along with the fastest lap time, Boss Boma. We're just going to call him Boss because I'm going to butcher names because this is EU and I'm terrible. So, currently, with an incredible lap time of 147 in McLaren is Boss, so definitely doing. He's got almost 0.8 of a second faster than second place, which is Hanny in the 458. Very unique names. We have about 18 minutes in qualifying left. Another rule change this season has been no resetting to pits. So, well, let me actually clarify that statement. You cannot drive your hot lap and then immediately stop and then reset to pits. You have to do a full out lap, flying lap, and in lap. If you reset to pits, you actually will be penalized. If you reset the pits and then drive out and run another lap, you will be penalized. So some people will be choosing to just run their hot lap, post a half-decent time, then reset the pits and just kind of hang out for a little bit. Other people just want that extra practice time. We are also running the track at 96% grip, with improving grip as the races go on. Again, to simulate more of a green track, and as it rubbers up to get better. So this is something new we're trying this season. We're going to see how it works. Once again, I am your host, Complex here. This is round 1 of the ACRL Season 4 EU Pro. So this is the best of the best from last season and this season. Yes, Bob, I realize it's 96% grip and it's stupid, but we're trying it out and we're seeing how it works. We're trying to make things a little bit more interesting this season. And remember, the track will get up to 100% before the race is over, so you'll be able to pull those nice fast lap times. This is a 33-lap race. Be about an hour, half an hour more than our last season, so gives people a little bit of a chance. A lot of people commented that 30 minutes of was not enough to really make that everything was kind of won or lost in the first corner, especially if something happened. So this is hopefully to help not quell, but give people a better chance in getting some tighter battles in there. I myself am not guilty, but have had this issue myself where I am chasing somebody, but there's just not enough time and not enough laps. I'm gaining on them every lap, but doesn't seem to be the work. I'm gonna jump around here, jump around to a Mercedes. Let's see. We'll jump back to Tomas and his black and blue Ferrari. This is a custom Ferrari that we've had and heavily modified to be into a GT3 spec. Thus far, it has been well balanced, done by our own Twizzer. Had a lot of fun with this one. And we're hoping next season, with the addition of more cars, we can have an even greater field. If any of you watched Stefano's broadcast last night on Look What the Cat Hacked In, they're actually working on yet another tire model. Should be interesting to see. Maybe a couple new tracks. So I know we're going to have at least an Audi, maybe GT3. I think a lot of people would like that. And there's also rumor of a Lamborghini, and maybe even a Porsche, which once again would be amazing. Apparently, Nicky Jakovic is in the Mercedes. 4th place with a minute 48 lap time. He is our Season 3 EU Pro winner. He won last season. Overall winner, I should say. We've got a lot of new faces here. As far as in the Pro-Am and the Am circuit, so it'll be really interesting to see what a lot of people can be able to pull off this season. Oh, we got someone off the track. I wonder who that is. Oopsies, wrong one. I still have to get my buttons right here. That's in-car. That is cameras. 4 doesn't do anything. 5 is kind of a look around. 6. Ah, there we go. We want 6. Boss coming back out of the pits. He's going out for his hot lap. We'll see. We'll follow him around for his. We'll follow him around for a little bit. Actually, we're gonna swoop over here. Let's see who's on a hot lap. Looks like Nicky's in the pits. You think he's done? About 12 minutes left in qualifying here. Well, let's see. Wonder who's still on track. We have Albert Sultan, another returning racer from last season. He's out there. Let's see what he's putting down. Right now he's third place with a minute 48.15. XO8, another returning member. See what kind of lap times he's putting down. Running McLaren minute 50, 150.2 on 96%. I think that's pretty good. Oh, he's getting a little sideways. That might be that might have been his flying lap. That's a little bit of a bummer, especially on the last corner there, right before the straight. And looks safely getting on there. Waiting for it. Yeah, there we go. Now following Haney. Oof. People really starting to need to adjust the 96% grip. It is not something everyone is used to. Right now on our practice servers, we kind of ran an in-between of 96 and 100, which is about 98. So people are still getting used to this entire thing. It's definitely something new for a lot of people, so it's going to be interesting to see how the race plays out. You'll see lap times progressively get faster as things go on. A lot of people are kind of deciding that they're done for the time being. No more hot laps. Running low fuel and whatnot on medium tires. Ooh, listen to the sound of that. 458. Hopefully I didn't crash this. Uh-oh. Alright, sorry about the delay there, my mistake. Trying to get the screen set up here for the correct view. We're alright, we're good, we're good. About 8 minutes left in qualifying. People are still running laps. They want to get that extra practice in. Definitely something that you're going to want to do. This track, very unforgiving. You'll see lap times go up and down. It's a little on the insane side if you want my honest opinion. You'll run a 148 one lap, and the next lap you're at like 150, and you go, where the hell did I make a mistake? Definitely something that's going to be interesting. A lot of people choosing to kind of just stay out there, keep their cars up to date. Looks like, let's see, who are we with? We're running with Boss. Boss is in for the pits. I guess he's grabbing more fuel, heading back to the heading back out, do some more qualifying. And we'll follow him on his out lap. Bob, to answer your question, I don't remember. It might have been 48 or it might have been 96. Whatever it was ridiculously fast, and still makes me cringe and disgust at how fast he is. But I will say that's an impressive time when we were seeing that. So you'll be seeing that in the NA Pro race, which is coming up today at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on this channel, the ACRL official Twitch channel. Once again, my name is Complex, your announcer for today's race. Another thing we've implemented, we should also mention, is a pit app that will determine if you are entering the pit too fast. And I am currently watching the chat, and we are having errors everywhere. It'll be interesting to see how the moderators are actually going to have to determine how this works. And whether or not penalties will have to be given, but we are seeing pit speed limit exceeding... the pit speed limit being exceeded everywhere. Rule of thumb, brake. Get well below the 80 kilometers an hour. Alright, we're on board with Boss during his flying lap here, so let's see what we can do. These flat corners, always a problem for everybody. Especially with these McLarens. I drive a McLaren myself this season, and I will tell you, it is anything but easy to keep under control over these rumble strips. Sort of likes to grab onto them and just throw you about. Kind of crazy. We'll get a little squirrely there. Coming down the back final stretch, let's see what kind of lap time he's going to put down. If it's faster than this 147.6 right now. Still the fastest. Alright, he runs the 147.1. Dropped 0.2 of a second. Holy crap, this is disgusting. That is impressive. Definitely pushing it hard that time around. A quick jump over to the pit. See who's in. We got a few people sitting around here. Kind of run down the list here. I'm at the wrong camera. Aha. Let's see who else is. So Haney's still out on the track with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Tony's still out on track. Albert, Nicky, Anders, Remco. I don't know what Remco's at. Petrol's still out there. Tobias, he's also out. Rune is also out. Monolith, also out. Ren's also out. GTO Fire. Ooh, classic looking skin. I like that one. Also still out there. Mercedes for Phenom. XO8 still out. Megadeth. Nico. Tomas. Temi ASD. I might just call him ASD. El Gurk. Or Gurk. I'm just going to call him L. Just because it's easier. Robbie Wise. Sile. And somehow I'm beating Razorchild. I haven't done anything, but apparently I'm beating him. Following along with Haney here. 2/10 of a sec. 2.5 thousandths? Whatever. 2/10 of a second slower than Haney. I'm sorry, than Boss. Should make for an interesting race. This is only at 96%, so it should be very interesting to see what happens as this race goes on. The difference between first and last place is only 2.5 seconds. Now, that's a lot, but in terms of like the top 5, there's only an 8/10 of a second difference between the first qualifier and 5th place, so we may see a very close battle between for the top 5 here. It is quite impressive to see how fast these guys are laying down these laps. It's definitely going to be an interesting season. And to make things even more interesting, we may even have a major patch update mid-season, which should throw even more fun things into the mix. So, about 30 seconds here in qualifying. I'm sorry, 10 seconds here. I'm looking at the Twitch stream as we're going. And 3 seconds here. I don't know how we have this set up, if it's going to just go straight to black or everyone's going to be allowed to finish their lap. Looks like they're going to be allowed to finish their laps. Everyone's coming around doing their final here, seeing what they can put down. Along with Haney, see what he's going to be able to place. Yes, Bob, these are some very fast times. It is quite impressive at just how fast these people can drive. Even I am scared myself. The track may actually be getting gripped up as things are going up. Looks like Haney's moving back into the pits. We're going to start seeing the takeover here shortly. And we will run down. I think we have a 3-minute break between the start of between qualifying and the start of the race here. So we'll keep you posted on how things are going. Woo! Didn't mean to do that. Current countdowns, looks like we got about a minute and a half according to the Twitch stream. Actually, I'm seeing this. Okay, about a minute before qualifying is completely over. Everyone's kind of pulling in, doing their last few tweaks, changes. Ubik, I cannot see how much track grip there is currently. So, with that, we're going to give you the lineup. Right off the start, let's see here. We got Boss Boma in qualifying first, then Haney, then Tony, then Nicky, then Albert, then Phenom, then Anders, then Remco, then Petrol, then June. I'm gonna move to page 2 here. I'm sorry, did I say June? I meant Rune. Then we have Tobias, Monolith, Renz, GTO Fire, Megadeth, Sile, Exo8, Temi, Tumas, Nico, L, Robble. Somehow I'm in there. And then Razor Child in last. I'm gonna move to the front here. Minute 34 to the start of this first race. Once again, my name is Complex, your announcer for this race. 33 laps here at Mugello. Round 1 of the ACRL GT3 EU Pro. Watching the chat here, that looks like there is no BMWs, absolutely zero BMWs this season in the EU Pro. It is all Ferraris, McLarens, Mercedes, and one lowly Nissan. This is going to be a very interesting race. We're working on it. We'll work on it. Just calm down. We'll be fine. We're all right. Hopefully I get back to the pits in time. Hopefully it'll spawn me back. I don't want to get stuck in the middle of it. Alright. 36 seconds. Yeah, 25. Lights are up. 10 seconds to the start. Oh, this is gonna... We got a full field here today. And off they go. Coming into turn 1. This is going to be interesting. Looks like Haney. Oh, we got a couple spins right off the start. Oh, boy. Gonna head up to first place here. Close racing by all right now. Haney taking first place right over Boss. Right now they're running race spec tires and fuel. Wow, look at that field go. Coming into that back big hairpin. Well, double apex. Be interesting how this plays out. Haney still holding on to his lead. For whatever reason, my timing app is completely wrong. Hopefully that'll fix itself out. Ooh, we got somebody going wide there. I don't have race names on right now, so I cannot tell you. Where is that lowly Nissan? I do not see that. I do not see Razor Child anywhere. Oh, there's the lowly Nissan. Oh, it's unfortunate to see. All right, first lap. Only a few incidents this time around, but looks like we're going to have a nice, clean race. Hopefully, I will do my best to try and keep an eye on what battles are going on. But right now, it is Haney taking first place from Boss, our top qualifier, Oh, looks like we have some interesting stuff going on back there. What was that I saw? Oh, yes. Fight for, is that right? No. Ah, yes. It's a fight between Phenom and Albert for 6th place. Was it 6th? Not entirely sure. So many cars on the field, I gotta keep track of everything. It's gonna be interesting. Uh-oh. Looked like Tomas a little bit off the track there. Allowed Petrol to pull by in his SLS. Man, this is actually quite intense. Just the amount of cars on here, this is amazing. And to see everybody so close together, it's definitely going to be an interesting 33-lap race. Front four pulling ahead. Haney, Boss, Tony, and Nicky definitely starting to pull away from the rest of the group. Our top 4 best qualifiers coming into the first corner. That Ferrari definitely has a lot of power over the McLaren. McLaren definitely does not have nearly the straight line speed as a lot of these other cars. The SLS and Ferrari definitely have it in have an advantage over the McLaren in the pure straights. But this being a very fast track, the McLaren does have a bit of a grip advantage in the corners. Damn, does that Ferrari look mean. Oh, we got a battle going on back here. Three-way battle between Tomas, Nicky, and GTO. Let's see what's going on here. Watch this from GTO Fire's point of view. This looks to be a battle for 13th, 14th, and 15th place. GTO Fire falling behind. Then jump ahead to Nico here. Running over that rumble strip, trying to keep it under control through this turn. I should probably pull up a map here so I know what the turns are. They're coming in. I can't say these names because they're all Italian. This is bad. I'm bad at this. Ah, there we go. That should work. Yep, that works. All right, turn 14. Coming around. Is GTO Fire right behind them? GTO Fire is still right behind them. Oh, looks like Tomas getting a little wide. Coming in to turn 1 into turn 2. Oh, and he overtakes him again. Overtakes Nico. This is quite the battle we got going on back here. Oh, does a 4th join in the fray. Looks like L is also joining in on this action. This should be interesting. Coming into turn 8 and 9. Let's see who's being able to pull it. Oh no, looks like Nico going a little wide there, getting some dirt. It's going to give GTO maybe the advantage he needs coming out of that corner. Dive into the inside. Does he get it? He does. GTO Fire overtaking Nico. Now got his sights set squarely on Tomas. Going on behind him. Nico's still on his tail. Still quite the battle going on up here. We're going to jump back to first place real quick, see what's going on up there. Haney still squarely in the lead, followed by Boss. Third place, Tony, and then fourth place, Nikki in the SLS. There is a 4-second difference between fourth and fifth place, so as long as this keeps going, this may be the group that just pulls it ahead. So we got another battle going on here. Who we got here? Ooh, looks like it's between Albert and Anders. This looks like it might be for fifth place. Yes, a McLaren Ferrari duel. Where are they at on far as corners go? Coming into turn 12. Ooh, on the outside. Albert trying to go for it. No, that wasn't turn 12, it was turn 11. Trying to dive on that, but couldn't seem to make the deal. Is he going to try again here on the outside? McLaren might have an advantage. Nope, not so much this time. See where he tries to make his next move. Around turn 14, McLaren going a little wide, going to try and grab the slipstream off the Ferrari. We're on to lap 5 of 33. Oh, Ferrari going a little wide there. This might be the chance for the McLaren he needs. Definitely catching up to him. Right on Anders' tail. Phils, I cannot unfortunately tell you what the pace is currently. I don't have those numbers in front of me, but it's definitely fast. About the best way I can describe it. Ooh, a little late braking there from the McLaren. A little wide on this corner. Albert still trying to find a hole in Anders. A hole in his line, I mean. Damn it. Ferrari going wide. This might be the chance the McLaren needs. Is he going to duck in there, or is he just go, oh no. Anders closes the door on him. Coming in turn 1. McLaren going wide. Ferrari taking the inside. Two totally different lines these guys are trying out, but they are right on top of each other. Once again, we're following along. Anders and Albert. There's a battle for 5th. Albert in the McLaren, Anders in the Ferrari, trying to find a hole in Anders' line. looking for that gap opening, trying, but Anders just on point with every single apex. Definitely defending his line well, not giving Albert any chance to overtake. Albert gaining some time here. Looks like there's a battle going back there for 13th. It's still two Ferraris. We got Nico and GTO Fire. 13th and 14th. They are still battling it out back here. Ooh, Nico going wide. In turn 14. Trying to get that slipstream off of him. Gonna see what happens going into turn 1. GTO thinking going in, going out, and going wide. Gonna make up his mind there, but now he's gonna try and duck to the inside here. Both on the very exact same line here. Definitely very close racing from both drivers. Ooh. And Nico getting off the track there a little bit. Will GTO take advantage? Is he gonna go for the inside? No, taking the safe route. Looks like this first place definitely catching up to each other. Hanny and Boss. Could it be the 458s chewing through those tires a little too fast? Coming into turn 14. Hanny trying to defend his line. Boss definitely trying to take advantage here. Whoops, not the thing I wanted to do. And now it's upside down. There we go. I've got so many screens I don't know what to do with myself. So we had another look at Phenon. No, he's still there, so we'll go back to first. Follow on board with Boss for the time being. Still chasing Hanny. Hanny definitely have that straight line speed advantage, definitely pulling ahead where he can. But Boss catching him in the corners. Only 0.4 of a second between them. Hanny going wide. And still maintaining speed. Really doing a bang-up job holding on to first place. Definitely took it in the first corner and has been there ever since. Ooh, Boss getting a little sideways, carrying too much speed through that corner. Trying his best to gain on that ever-present Ferrari. Fun fact, the Ferrari sounds like you're going 1,000,000 miles an hour. You can be driving that thing at a 2-minute pace and you'll sound like you're doing 1:30. Back on board with Boss. Lose a little bit of ground. We're on lap 9 currently. More time made up on those back two corners. 8 and 9 coming into corner 10. Right up on Hanny's tail. Doing his best to close this gap. He is trying to find a way to get around him, keep pace with him. A very, very hard track to pass on. It's almost you need to run consistent, and hopefully the other guy will make a mistake. Everybody's just running phenomenal laps right now. Jumping back to 11th and 12th place. Renz and Tumas also fighting it out here. Seeing what we can come up with. Let's move up to 5th place, actually. Nope. Nope. Trying to look for some interesting things to look for. Oh, okay. So let's see. Mercedes and McLaren. Let's see. Anders? Ah, here we go. Rune and Phenom. Getting a little close to see if this turns into anything. Could turn into nothing. I don't know. I'm crazy. We are nearing the third way mark, so we're almost a third of the way through this race. First season, the ACRL EU Pro GT3. Uh-oh, Phenom getting a little off course there. That's going to cost him. That is going to cost him dearly. Ooh! Very close. Almost turned into a racing incident there. That was dangerous. And right behind him, we have Tobias, also in an SLS. This is a three-way. Coming around turns 13. Yes, thank you. I've got a new podcast, apparently. Go away. I'm going to follow on board with Tumas here, see what he can pull up. Again, both these cars, the SLS and the Ferrari, definitely have a straight line advantage. It's just going to depend on who's got the bigger one. Like the 458, Ferrari's got a slipstream. Tobias has a slipstream on Rune. Coming into turn 1. Rune going a little wide. Coming into 6 and 7. Another crucial set of corners. Now, I'm sorry, yes, now into 6 and 7. And into 8 and 9. Everyone's still holding on their positions. Still very close. Jump on board with Rune here, trying to catch Phenom in the SLS. Phenom running wide, but that seems to be his line. Holy crap, you're right, it does. I usually have this all sorted out. It is the first race, so we're gonna leave it go. Anyway, Rune got the slipstream on Phenom, going for the overtake. Coming into turn 1. Is he going to be able to close the deal? Phenom falling back. Rune taking over 7th place from Phenom. That was a very clean pass through turn 1. Very nicely done. Jumping back up into first place. Another close battle here. Boss and Haney. Boss still trying to get around Haney, but definitely closing the gap. I'm thinking that he's definitely holding on to his tires a little bit better than Haney is currently. The 458 has a tendency to kind of eat through those tires. I'm sure Haney is doing his best to defend his line. We are a third of the way through the race at this point, actually slightly longer. More on lap 12. Coming down straight away onto lap 13. Across the line. Only 0.4 of a second between first and second place. Coming into the first corner. They're going to start running into some traffic here soon. It may be petrol. Running hards. Interesting. Definitely taking a different pit strategy than most. Boss falling back again. Gonna jump on board with him. Looks like we got something going on in the back here. Or we did. Nope, not anymore. Nope. Alright, back to first place we go. Into turns 8 and 9. Haney doing his best to hold on to his lead. Phenom and Tobias, seems like there's something going on. There was, but it's over now. Phenom still in 8th place. Coming around turn 14. No, it wasn't turn 14, I'm a mistake. That is turn 12. I am bad at this. Into turns 13. Now into turn 14. 2 Ferraris with 2 Mercedes in the rear. We're starting to see some pits coming in from people. Tony and Albert take their first pit. 1 mandatory pit and or drive-through for one race. So we'll see what kind of pit times that they put out. 14 seconds, not bad. Still follow along with Phenom here. Tobias trying to make a move. Or find some kind of opening. You're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen. This is round 1 of the ACRL EU Pro GT3 at Mugello. We're about 15 laps into this first race. Currently have Haney in the lead in his Ferrari 458. Boss in the McLaren. Nicky taking his pit for this round, which then he looks like he's going to be overtaken. Drops to 7th. Now moving out of the pits. So now her 4th place moves to Rune. 5th, Phenom. 6th, Tobias. Tobias still chasing after Phenom. A little dirt. Tires off the track. Gonna run back to the front. We're gonna see what happens here because these guys may or may not have to pit soon. I don't know what kind of lap times they're running, but you know, their tires must be getting a little worn out. X08 going into the pits. Boss still right on Haney's tail. This is definitely going to be a battle to watch because this is for first place. I think this was the number 1 and number 2 drivers, qualifying drivers. Haney took first place, or took second place in qualifying, but overtook in the first corner over Haney, and Haney has been battling to try and get around this Ferrari for the entire 15 laps that they've been running thus far. Haney going for his pit. So this is going to give Boss the lead. We're going to see what ends up happening here. This is going to be interesting. Haney takes the lead for the time being. I'm sorry, Boss takes the lead for the time being. Haney decides to take his pit. So 16 laps in, I don't know if Boss is going to try and pull out a real fast lap here and then go for his pit. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it works out for him. Bob, don't pay attention to the the timer app. The timer app's acting a little squirrely on this track, so please forgive it. Ooh, a lot of people running their pits. It's L's taking a pit, Monolith's taking a pit. Rune's out of the pit. So we're following along with Boss right now, seeing what he's planning on doing here because his tire, I don't know if is he going to go for his pit this round? Coming around to turn 12. Sweet helmet. This may or may not cost Boss the race. We saw it earlier actually in the Blancpain Sprint Series. Bentley in the lead decided not to take pits when everyone else did, and it ended up causing the race in the end. So we may see a similar style of incident here. This 20 seconds here could potentially cost... Oh, now, yeah, alright, so he did an extra lap. He wanted that extra time. Boss taking the lap here. So now all eyes should be on Haney here. We're going to follow Boss here, going into the pits. Not sure what he's doing. Haney closing the gap here really fast. Coming around turn 14. Is Boss going to make it in time? I don't think so. Haney coming down the straightaway. Boss slowly rolling out of the pits, but I don't think it's enough. Haney is gone. There he goes. Boss going to have a lot of work to do to make up all that lost time. Very, very costly move, unfortunately. So right now, Boss with a 5 second lead. I'm sorry, Haney with a 5 second lead over Boss. Very interesting developments here. We're about 17 laps in, nearing the little over the halfway mark at this point. Definitely a poor decision by Boss. But we will see what happens. There's still plenty of race to run. they will probably, with them, they will probably run those tires right until the end of the race. So it'll be it'll be very interesting to see what ends up happening. Now we'll see what else is going on in the field. Jump around here. Oh, okay. Looks like we just missed an overtake there. Renz, Tony taking 4th place from Renz. On a very brief glimpse at that. So McLaren taking over a Ferrari there. Looks like he's gonna start pulling away here. Not sure if Renz is pitted yet, so Renz chasing Tony again, but Tony pulling away. Tony going wide. But doesn't look like it really matters. Yep, Renz definitely needing tires, taking a pit. Probably a wise choice. Oh, and Ren exceeds the speed. Oh, and GTO Fire, both of them exceeding the pit speed limit. Very unfortunate. That might cost them a penalty. That'll be a penalty for sure. We're gonna run through the rest of the field here. Rune, see what else is going on. GTO Fire in the pits. Megadeth, and Still a battle going on back there with the Ferraris. It doesn't look like it. So wait. Robbie and Petrol. Petrol is in dead last. For all the practice he's done, unfortunately it hasn't helped him all that much. Sorry, Petrol. Chasing that damn McLaren. That thing is green. That is a green McLaren. Come on, buddy. Well, he's gaining on him. Trying. He may get him in the straights here. We'll see. Nope. Nope. Guess I got too much downforce there, GT for Petrol. That's very unfortunate. The one lowly Nissan actually has moved up into 5th place. I'm not sure what the name of that skin is, but I think it's turning Japanese. But we have a battle here. Looks like Tomas taking him on the outside. Oh, losing 2 places here. Razor dropping 2 places, both to Tomas and Nico. I'm sorry, Tomas. And can't figure out who the other guy is. GTO Fire, I'm sorry. Round turns 13 into turn 14. Go back here and watch the Nissan here. Definitely having some trouble. That Ferrari is giving him a little bit of trouble down the straights. Getting drafted hardcore. Trying to keep him off him. The German Pikachu and the Ferrari gets him on the inside. Yes, he does. Unfortunately, takes it wide. Lurk taking a little safe this time. I think he's just kind of getting used to everything. Either way, looking stylish, no matter how he does it. See if we can find any other battles going on. The field's getting a little split up now. Phenom and Megadeth for 10th place. We're gonna follow this. Oh, that SLS power trying to take him on the outside. Let's see what's going to happen. Who's going to hold their line better? Doesn't look like Megadeth's going to hold on to that Phenom, trying to get around him. Bouncing about. Ferrari taking it. Taking that inside line. Looks like the SLS has got the speed advantage and the draft on the 458. We're going to see what's going to happen here. Phenom on the outside. Coming over the slight crest there. Phenom, does Phenom have it? Going to be all done in the braking here. Phenom on the outside. Megadeth on the inside. Does Phenom have this? And going into turn 4. Yep. Or, yeah, turn 2, I'm sorry. Phenom overtakes Megadeth for 10th place. Definitely a very clean pass. Very clean pass. We got a battle for 5th. Sile and Albert. Wait, no. That's not right. Salbert. Who the hell is that? Wow, okay. Sile and Anders battling for what appears to be 7th place. Coming in turn 14. 458's like it's again going to have that speed advantage over the McLaren. And looks like Sile's taking the pit, so Anders will take over 7th place. 21 laps in. 12 laps to go. Gonna be an definitely gonna see what's interesting here. Boss still 4 seconds behind Haney for 1st place as well. Just an update on that. Definitely gaining. So, well, may or may not gaining. Looks like he just gained 2 seconds. No, I don't know what's going on. Let's go check it out, shall we? Let's see if we can actually see him. It appears, according from his point of view, so coming around turn 12 here. And so it does appear that Boss can see Haney. This is going to be very interesting indeed. Albert. What's going on back here? Well, there was something going on, but not anymore. These numbers are so fast, I don't know what's going on. Let's move back to 17th place. It looks like there's something going on back there. Or I thought there was. Nope. I got a three-way, so we'll stick with this one. GTO Fire. Tomas and Rem. Once again, this battle has still been going on. This looks to be for 11th, 12th, and 13th place. We'll get inside the car here, like bumper cam. Bumper cars. Sorry, I gotta make up stuff up. It's been an hour. Uh-oh. Who's that? That was... Yeah, Tomas getting a little squirrely there. Not sure if that's gonna be able to, Tony battle. I don't see a battle. Well, maybe I missed it. I'm sorry. But we're going to go back to GTO Fire, and then this is another very close match. Tomas right on the tail of Remco. Very close. Oh, it's becoming a four-way now. Looks like Renz is going to join the fray here. This is becoming very intense. It's Remco, Tumas, GTO Fire, and Renz all battling for 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. Renz trying to move up, and Remco defending his line. Yeah, the numbers at the top, you have to glance at them at certain points because for whatever reason it doesn't always seem right. Looks like Tumas making a move on the outside. Does he have the speed advantage coming into turn 1? It's going to come down to braking, and who's going to get it? GTO trying to get in there. Oh, do we have a little bumping? Uh-oh. This is going to be interesting going into... Oh! Tumas taken over from Remco. Very nice pass. This is a four-way battle we don't want to miss. Three Ferraris and a Mercedes. Renz back there. Oh, do we have some contact? A little bit of contact there. GTO able to hang on to it. You'll get breaking up. It's very close racing. These tensions are high. We're going to watch this for a little bit. Looks like it's GTO Fire and Renz. From behind here. On board with Renz right now. We're going to see if he can make a move on GTO. GTO cutting to the inside. Renz. He's GTO riding that rumble strip. Trying to defend that inside line. Sile with another pit. GTO getting a little sideways. A little hard on that braking. Looks like the Mercedes may have a problem in the straightaway here. Remco may get passed on the outside again by pure speed. Power! Oh, and we got Renz making a move. Trying to go to the inside here. Let's see what's going to happen. Will Renz end up making a move? GTO on the outside. Renz getting a little squirrely. Loses his chance to make a move. GTO on the inside and outside of this corner. Who's going to have the speed to carry through? Very close. GTO on the outside. Takes it from Remco. Renz right on the tail of Remco. GTO taking over 12th place. Now he's probably going to be chasing after Tumas. Hard on the brakes for Remco. Renz, I mean. Remco losing yet another place to the Ferraris. That was intense. Good, clean racing by everybody there. Very tight technical races. A little bit of contact here and there. But overall, very, very good. .25 with 33 laps for this. Now looks like Renz is gunning for GTO again. I'm not sure about how soon Renz pitted, or when the last time he pitted, but it may be a factor of that he might have slightly better tires than GTO right now. I have no idea what their strategies are, but looks like it'll be interesting. We only have one person running hards. Everyone else is running medium, so they're probably all going for a one pit strategy, 2 stints. It'll be interesting coming down the straightaway on the lap. Yes, they just 13th place, 12th and 13th just moved into lap 25. Renz still after GTO, right on his tail, right there with him. We're gonna jump on board. We're gonna see this in action. In fact, we're going to get a driver's perspective while we're at it. A very close battle between these two. And this tricky 8 and 9 has always been tricky for a lot of these drivers. You get that wrong line, you're done. Ren's losing a little bit of time, but might have made it up in the braking. Seems like GTO might have... Ren's might have a slightly better braking setup for this course. I need to get a glass of water soon. Jeez, I'm dying over here. Oh, right behind them, looks like Nico and Remco are... Nico's caught up to Remco, I should say. And that 162 Ferrari. Gunning for him. Update on first place. Looks like first is only 2.7 seconds behind... I'm sorry, Boss. In second place is only 2.7 seconds behind first, so he's definitely making some gains. And on your screen now, you just saw Nico overtake Remco. Remco not having a good time here. Not sure what's going on. Just bad pacing or bad tires, or could be a bad number of things, but we'll see what happens. Definitely losing lots of spots. Jump around a little bit more, see what's going on around the rest of the track. Let's jump up to the front. Nicky Jakovic moved up into third. Tony right behind him. Albert in fifth, coming around turn 14. Sixth is Rune. Anders is in seventh. Tobias is in eighth. Phenom, ninth. Megadeth. Hopefully he's right. 10th. 11th is Tumas. 12th, GTO. 13th, Renz. 14th, Remco. 15th, Nico. 16th, nope, that's not right. Yep, so don't disregard that. Move up here to Phenom. No, what was the other one? Here we go. Between Renz and GTO, once again, these two definitely fighting it out. They seem to be catching Tumas. Into turn one. Six laps to go on the lead lap. It'll be interesting. It appears that Boss is still gaining on Haney, down from 2.7 down to 2.4 seconds. Let's jump up with him. Definitely gaining every lap. But the question will be, can he catch him before the end of this race? They have about 5 laps to go. And it'll be interesting to see if the McLaren's tires will hold up slightly better than the 458s. Either way, it was a very close battle there. It may have been the pit stop, like we said earlier, that might have slashed Boss's chances at first place. But you can definitely see the gap has significantly closed between Haney and Boss. So we'll be keeping an eye out on this one. Let's see, who else got stuff going on? Field's pretty quiet right now. GTO and Ren still kind of like feeling each other out, but they are gaining on Tumas. So this should be interesting as well to watch. And moving to the back, Sile doing his thing. Razor doing his thing. Robbie doing his thing. XO8 doing his thing. Petrol doing his thing. Yeah, so back of the field's just kind of doing their thing. Thumbs up, everybody. Keep doing your thing. Haney is starting to run into traffic. He just passed Temi, ASD, Temi, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Good sportsmanship shown there. Letting McLaren go by. McLaren is definitely gunning. Boss definitely gunning for Haney. It's gonna be an interesting race indeed. Does anybody else wish that their feet moved? They're just kind of sitting there with static feet. Uh-oh. Haney getting a little sideways there. Is getting the dirt. This closing in. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm going to focus on this, because it's definitely close. Coming around there halfway through their lap 29, so they got about 4 laps to go. Lap 31. Yeah, they have 4 laps to go in this. Anything else happens, shout it out. Ooh, what's this? 8 and 9? Once again, we have another 3-way in the back here. It looks like it's Megadeth, Tumas, and GTO. These 3, oh, and Ren, no, it's Tumas, GTO, and Renz. Those 3 are definitely fighting it out again. They're battling for what looks to be 11th place. Heading back to bumper cam on GTO. And Renz, get a better idea how everyone's doing from Ren's point of view. Boss down to 1.8 seconds, so definitely closing the gap. 4 laps to go. Well, 3 laps to go. All of them backfiring. Their tires are definitely starting to wear thin. It's definitely, the track at this point has been gripped up. It should be close to 100%, if not already at. But if your tires are running, if you burn through your tires, it's not going to matter. This has definitely added to some, the dynamic track has definitely been an interesting choice this season. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm liking how intense the racing has been. Knowing that you don't know whether you're going to have grip in some areas or others. Coming down the first straight. Focusing on, who are we on right now? Yeah, focusing on Renz, right on the tail of GTO. Renz trying to make a move. Right on his tail. Right on GTO's tail. This is getting crazy. No one has ever done that. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go into something crazy. Coming through turn 7, into turn 8 and 9. I don't know who's in front of him. That might be up in front of Tumas, might be traffic. So they might have to deal with some traffic in these coming laps. So we'll see what happens here. Or is that Megadeth? Oh, no, that's just Megadeth. So it might soon, it looks like everybody, these 3, Tumas, GTO, and Renz, are catching up to Megadeth. Slowly but surely, Renz going wide, nearly taking out GTO. That was close. Boss, lap 31, minute 6 between him and Haney. definitely going to keep an eye on this. We're going to actually jump on board with Boss coming around turn 12. He is gaining every lap, but will there be enough time to get up at 2 and pass that Ferrari? Haney has done an amazing job with both keeping his pit strategy and his car on the track. Coming down the final straight, let's see what happens. Let's see what kind of time break was between them. Seems to be Boss is gaining 0.2 seconds every lap. Gap now down to 1.5. He gained another 1/10 of a second into lap 32. Back to this race here. Let's see what's going on. GTO still trying to hold off Renz for that 12th place position. A lot of Ferraris in this field, like, holy crap. Renz going for a dive again. Going wide. Couldn't hold it. Jumping back up to first. It looks like Boss has made even more time up on Haney. 0.6 seconds. He's gained almost an entire second on Haney this lap. We are going to follow this until the end of the race. Because this may get absolutely crazy. And that was the end. Alright, so these lap things is kind of crazy. I don't understand why it does that. Okay, so very close there at the end. Haney taking your first place victory. Second place, Boss. Third place will be Nikki. Fourth place will be Tony. Fifth place. I don't know who's. Looks like fifth place will be Albert. And we'll follow these through as they come through. Albert. Then Rune. Rune finishing 6th. 7th is Anders. Coming up next should be Tobias in the SLS, running into the dirt for some reason. Yeah. Followed by, yep, Phenom's coming in. Megadeth. Get these guys one by one. Megadeth. Followed by Tomas, GTO, Renz, Nico. Up next, proved to be Monolith. Oh, yeah, Nico. Nico just finished. Monolith is just finished. Remco just finished. L, 17th. Temi coming around here. Still seems like Petrol wants to chase. This is a battle for 18th place. Don't know if Petrol's going to be able to make it in time. Coming down the final stretch. Looks like Temi 19th. Temi 18th, followed by Petrol in 19th. Petrol deciding to just put his car into the wall. Exo coming across the line in 20th. Robbie in the green McLaren, 21st. Razor Child, the crazy German in the Japanese car, coming in 22nd. And then Sile running himself along the wall in 23rd. And then into the wall. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Complex. This was the first round of Mugello. First round of ACRL EU Pro Mugello. Very close race by all. Very interesting race. I think it went very smoothly. Very few incidences that I could see, except there was maybe one minor turn 1 incident. But overall, very good race by all the racers. I'm gonna just kind of fly around here and just look at some stuff. You know, get a look at all the cars. I can be a little goofy now. Very interesting field this season, but it's going to be very interesting. But once again, congratulations to Haney on his victory this this race. Boss on the qualifying. Congratulations on your first place in qualifying, and as well as second place. And Nikki, third place. Those are your top 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Maybe we can go find some of these guys and we can talk to them. Let's. Who can we go talk to? Ooh. Well, I don't know who's who. So nope, forget it. Nope, we're not gonna do that. Nope, stream's over. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Complex. You've been listening right here on the ACRL official Twitch stream. This has been the first round at Mugello. I bid you adieu.